Hello, it's Ash and welcome to my channel. I'm here to help you run better, to help you move better, and to help you live better really, because if you're looking after your body, all of those things will become that little bit easier. So we're going to make a start on a much requested video, which is something for the lower back. So this is great for post-run, it's great as a daily stretch, it's great as an any time of the day stretch really. So you can do this anytime, you can do it as an add-on if you've already done another stretch. So we're going to make a start by coming onto your hands and your knees, and we're going to do some work into your back to keep it strong and healthy and move it and try and relieve any tension or pain that we might feel in that area. So we're going to press your belly to the floor and your chin will come up as you're breathing in. And then as you're breathing out, chin to your chest and round through your back. Really squeeze the breath out. And you're just working through that now in your own inhale and exhale. So really focusing on trying to move as many of those vertebrae as you can, because the movement lubricates the discs in between them. So it gets more fluid into the area. Which again, it stops it from fusing in the most extreme of cases. But it also, again, just makes sure that everything glides smoothly. So you're just trying to work in to as many of those vertebrae as you can as you breathe. And if you feel any pain at any point, don't push into pain, just make the movement smaller. And last one on the exhale. Okay, and then again, just have a little bit of a moving around. So what we're going to do now is, that was a very linear up and down kind of cat-cow. So now what we're going to do is we're going to imagine that you're drawing like a spiral. So you're going to press your belly to the floor, then out to the right, and then up and round, as if you're drawing a circle with your ribs, and then all the way through to the centre, and then all the way out to the left as you start to push down, back round to the centre. I'm going to go in the opposite direction, so go bottom left, up to the middle on the left, and then up and left, and then up into the centre, up and right, up right, then down and right, and then back to the centre. And we'll go through that one more time each side, drawing a big round open circle. Again, don't push into pain, make the movement smaller if you need to. And then last spiral. Open up those ribs, up and round, up into that regular cat position. And coming back round to cow, and then just have a little bit of a move and a wiggle. Notice how that feels. And then just you pause here and just watch where we're going to go, because if you go any further, you won't be able to see where we're going to go. So we will bring our head down in between our hands and then start to stretch your hands out above your head. Hands wider will make it easier for your shoulders, and then you're going to push your chest and your belly button down into the floor. So let's do that now. So bring your forehead in between your hands, stretch your hands out above your head, push your chest and your armpits down into the floor. So it's an active stretch, and we should be feeling that maybe middle back, upper back, and that nice arch in the lower back. So really push your belly button down into the floor. And breathe in and out through the nose into the belly button. So it's like you're pulling the belly button down into the floor as you breathe in. Pushing the belly button up to the sky as you breathe out. If your shoulders don't like it, you can take your hands wider apart. So one more breath in. As you breathe out, just bring your hands back underneath your shoulders and then push slowly back up into all fours. And again, just have a little bit of a move around and notice how that felt. We're going to slowly start to walk your hands to the top of the mat, and then bring the elbows down, and then lower the waist down into the floor into a nice sphinx pose. Touch the toes together. Keep the head down for a moment as you have a move around to the left and the right, and then slowly start to lift the head and chest. Be active into the lower back. Squeeze the bum slightly to help the lower back out. Okay, and take a breath in. As you breathe out, slowly lower the forehead down. And then what we're going to do from there is we're going to do like sphinx push-ups. So you're going to slowly start to lift the head and chest. And then you're going to start to push into the hands a little bit and lift the elbows off the floor a little bit. And then as you exhale, come down. If that causes you pain, just do this without the elbows lifting up off the floor. So just do this where you're inhaling up and then exhaling slowly down. But if you've not got pain and you're able to really squeeze the lower back muscles, you can inhale all the way up, push into the hands a little bit. It's going to work the triceps as well at the back of the arms. Elbows off the floor and then slowly come down. So wherever you are now, let's do that in your own inhale and exhale. Try and keep the movement smooth and even. Try not to grimace as well, so try and have a smile on your face. Sometimes as things get tough, you can growl and grimace, which just creates tension in the facial muscles. Use the breathing. And then exhaling, coming down one more time, well done. And then just have a little bit of a move left and right, and then slowly start to push into the elbows and bring the knees up underneath the hips. Take it back up into the hands and knees position. And then from here, so we're going to go toes touching, knees open nice and wide. We're going to go into the shins and the top of the ankles as well as the knees and the hips. We're going to slowly start to rest the hips into the heels and let the forehead bow. Reach the fingertips up that a little bit further. Walk the hands away. Okay, and then slowly start to come back through to all fours. As you come back through to all fours, we're going to press your belly to the floor and chin comes up into that kind of cow position, but like an extended version. As you exhale, chin to your chest and round through your back a little bit, and then carry on going, really as if you're pushing your nose towards your toes. Okay, and then you're coming forwards, belly to the floor, and you're just working your way like a wave that goes through the whole of the body. So we're trying to articulate as many of those little muscles down the spine as much as we can. Using the breathing to massage the body as well. So it's like a really nice wave. How is this feeling for your back? Can you feel it really working into those spots that feel a little bit tight and achy? Last one, and slowly just again have a little bit of a wiggle and move out of this. We're coming onto your back, so nice and slowly onto the back, and we're just going to work really detailed into those little muscles again, right into the lower back area, right into the pelvis. I'm just going to readjust my microphone here. So we're going to bring your feet up towards your hips, and then from here what we're going to do is imagine that your pelvis, where it sits now, is the middle of the clock face. And now you're going to push to 12 o'clock, which is further away towards your feet. So what you're going to do is roll your tailbone into 12 o'clock. So your lower back starts to arch and lift up off the floor. Now you're going to go back through the centre of the clock face and then all the way into 6 o'clock, which is the lower back muscles the lower back actually connecting to the floor with the tailbone lifting up. So it's pelvic tilting. So the lower back should feel flat into the floor here. Then just allow it to go back to neutral. It's back into the centre of the clock face. Now push your tailbone down. Lower back really arches. You're really pushing that tailbone into the floor. Then go back through the centre of the clock all the way to 6 o'clock. So lower back is connected into the floor. And then you're just going through that nice and slowly. You go 12 o'clock, push the tailbone. 6 o'clock, really push the lower back muscles into the floor. Squeeze the abs. So squeeze the tummy muscles. And you're just tilting the pelvis. Tucking it and then tilting it as you breathe. You might have to really concentrate on this movement. Nearly there. Okay, and then just release and just come back to neutral, have a bit of a wiggle. Last one, we're going to work a little bit of strength into the lower back again. Make sure we're not doing the work with the thighs here, because they tend to dominate in patterns when we've got sleepy glutes and lower back issues. We can be really quad dominant. So push the feet into the floor and send the hips up into a bridge, and then tap the bum muscles, so the glute muscles, make sure they're working, and then just touch the lower back muscles, the little long thin stick type muscles down the side of the spine. Make sure they're really active as well. Okay, it's those muscles we want to be working mainly, the bum muscles and the lower back. So keep squeezing up. I'm going to keep holding this. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, and if at any point you feel the need to, you can come back down. If you're feeling the thighs burn, really try and focus on the bum and the lower back muscles doing the work, not the thighs. The thighs will burn a little bit, but we want them to support rather than dominate. Okay, so keep pushing the hips into the air, squeezing the bum and the lower back. We're almost there. And slowly release to the floor. Well done. We're just going to do 5 thrusts with that now. So we're going to squeeze up, slowly squeezing, and then slowly releasing down. And as we come towards the end of this practice, how is your lower back feeling? So we're just doing that. Number 2 coming up, coming down. Number 3 coming up, going down. So let me know in the comments how it felt for you. Come down and go up for number 4. Leave a thumbs up to say thanks for the video. Put thanks for the video, Ash. Last one, let's get this done. If you're not sure what to put in the comments, just put thanks for the video. Subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell for the 3 videos I post a week. Let's come down, have a little bit of a wiggle left and right, windscreen wiper those knees, feel how your lower back feels after that work. Yeah, and share this with somebody that could benefit from working on their lower back too. A friend or a running friend or a family member. All these simple ways that you can engage with my channel that really do help, and I greatly, greatly appreciate your support. More runners are coming into this community, which is amazing. I'm very grateful for that. And if you're wanting to take your practice deeper, I've got an online video membership with longer practices and also different types of series focusing on different things. So you can take your practice a little bit more detailed and a little bit deeper. You get early access to YouTube videos as well. So there's that. If you're interested, have a look in the description below. And you are now ready to start the rest of your day. Well done for putting that time, energy and commitment into your lower back. I hope it's feeling much more free, much more supple, and ready to start the rest of your day. Well done. I shall see you in the next video.